Good morning. It's Paula Carper of paulacarper.com, and I'm here again today on day 5 for Grateful by Design, which is my journey of formalizing my gratitude practice. And so if you are joining me live, or even if you're joining me for the replay, say hi in the comments, and just let me know that you are following along with this. So I'm here with all the birds and all kinds of wildlife this morning. I'm outdoors, and my husband and I had spent the night at a nearby bed and breakfast, and so we are outdoors, sitting on the porch, spending some time reflecting on what we're grateful for together this morning. So I'm going to let him join us in the conversation in just a minute. But I just want to share a little bit about how, formalizing my gratitude practice is going. I did forget my notebook for today, so I don't have it to document what's going on and what I'm grateful for this morning. But I do have an ability to do that later, and I will do that later, just so that I have some kind of documentation of that, because that's the whole point of this. And I'm continuing to see that as I write these things down, and say hi in the comments if you're joining, as I write these things down, and hey Tootie, how are you? As I write these things down and just make notes about what I am grateful for, that it does keep it more top of mind even than before, when I wasn't doing the documentation or the writing of this stuff. So thank you, Mom. Anyway, so I'm continuing to see that benefit. I suspect that I'll see more benefits and more side effects of this process as I go along. But I do want to share with you a little bit about what I'm grateful for today. I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, but I have been married for 9 years yesterday to a really fantastic man, and so it's one of the things I'm grateful for. Like I said, we came out and spent the night at a local bed and breakfast, and just really are enjoying some quiet time and some alone time since our stepson does live with us. Hi, Susie. And so really, that's probably one of the things that I'm most grateful for this morning, is that we've had some time to spend together and reflect and look back on the time that we've been married, and really even talk about some of the great things that have happened over the course of that time, like things that have happened in us and for us, and so that's been a fun thing. So that's one of the things, and Jay is with me right now, so I'm gonna put Jay on. Say hi, Jay.
Hello.
So this is my husband, and if you haven't met him before, you should know him. He actually has his own website and lots of social media stuff at americantora.com, and so if you haven't had a chance to follow him, he writes about lots of all things biblical, and studies and shares what he's learned, and so you can always do that there. Anyway, so Jay, we were talking about what we're grateful for this morning, and Jay mentioned something, and it was really funny because I really felt like, hey, this is what I'm grateful for this morning. And when I asked him what he was grateful for, he said,
for friends who have such a great place that we can come and visit.
Yeah, so we're out here at Scenic Hill Vacations, and Brad and Jenny Stufflebeam are the owners here, and they are friends of ours, and they have a great place, and so we're just really excited to be able to spend the night here in this cabin and just really get some peace and quiet. And the birds are singing this morning. You can hear them in the background. You see the owl behind us. It's not a real owl, but it has been guarding and protecting us all night long, and so we're very grateful for that too. Anyway, so we just thought we'd share that. Hi, Daphne. And so yeah, so Jay is with me, and he was also expressing his gratitude for that, and I was thinking the same thing. So it's really nice when you're on the same page, and I just wanted to bring him on and have him share what he was grateful for. Plus, I really like the way he looks, so I wanted him to be in the picture with me. So anyway, so there's one more thing that I'm really grateful for, and that is you guys who are following me along on this journey. And the flexibility that I have to do what I do, to come and spend the night and then be here in the morning and not have to be at my desk and working 24/7 at my desk. I have some flexibility with the kind of work that I do to work from just about anywhere, and so that's really great. And to have you join me from wherever I am is really a great thing too. So if you are not formalizing or practicing gratitude in a really more formal way in your life, I want to encourage you to do that, because one of the things I'm seeing this week is I'm having more conversations with Jay about this. I'm having more conversations with my friends about this, and so there's just a lot of expression of gratitude in my day-to-day. There's a lot more remembrance because I'm recording what I'm grateful for. And so I'm really keeping my gratitude top of mind, and my attitude has been really positive. Obviously, in general, I think my attitude's pretty positive. Over the last 12 years, it's definitely more positive than it was at one point in my life. But I suspect that that a lot of this documentation is really what's helping me with just experiencing more of that positivity and gratitude in my life. So if you are struggling during this time where things are really kind of upended and uncertain, I would encourage you to formalize a gratitude practice. And if you can't formalize it, if you don't feel like that's something you can do consistently, even just spending some time, whether it be in prayer or whether it be thanking people around you more, or expressing some form of gratitude in some way, verbally, written, thank you notes have kind of gone out of style. Doing something where you're expressing gratitude, I think it can be a really great thing to do during this time, to step outside of yourself, to get outside of your head, and to really start focusing in on some of the really positive things that are happening in your life. I've been hearing lots and lots of stories about people who are spending more time with their families because of this self-isolation. And enjoying the time that they're spending with their families, especially parents who are spending more time with their kids. So, and I say that, not all parents are experiencing something really positive, especially if they have little ones at home and it's really challenging. But certainly looking for the positive things that are going on in your day-to-day life right now, or even just things that you might be grateful for that you've had in the past that maybe have shifted, and just understanding that those things were really blessings. So I would encourage you to do that and spend some time, just a few minutes, writing down 3 things every day that you are grateful for. I think this is a really great activity to do, and I will continue to do this for the next 30 days for sure. And at the end of that 30 days, I'll be really excited to share with you in a documented form what I've really learned, what some of the tips and tricks are, and I'm going to share that with you. I will be trying an app probably next week to see if documenting on an app is really helpful for me, if that's something I would like to do. And so I'm going to be sharing some of that with you too. So thank you for joining me today. That's really all I have for you today. I'm going to let Jay say bye to you. Hey.
Bye, Paula fans.
Anyway, so thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. I realize you'll probably be doing something at home, but spend some time expressing your gratitude, whether it be to your family members or just in a quiet time, and see what happens. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.